Honestly, do not take the creativity out of your brain. Okay. Do not let these AIs start thinking for you or working for you. So for this Software Tuesday, I'm going to be doing LLM instead of Compy UI. So if you like ChatGPT and those type of deep learning AIs, this one right here is going to be right up the boat. You can be running this even down to a 3060 that I have tested it on. Okay, so you can run models, like it says right here, GPT-oss, Qwen, Gemma, or DeepSeek, and many, many more. There is a lot on here. Again, like I said, you can run these on lower end GPUs. So what you're going to do, I'll leave the link down in the description down below. What you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and hit the download button for Windows or Mac. This does work on both. So if we click on download, it asks you what you want it for. So you can run Mac, Windows, or Linux. So you just go ahead and hit the download button and of course install it like normal. And this is so much better than Docker as well. To me, it is. It's a lot easier, less that you got to learn in it. All right. So anyone who uses this computer or only me, so I'm just going to go ahead and put everybody. So again, where do I want to install this? I already have it installed. Like I said, it is on my D drive and I already have a folder for it. So whenever you do this, go ahead and if you have a separate drive, go ahead and bring it to your separate drive and then name it. If not, you're going to get a bunch of folders in here if you don't make its own folder. So for instance, when I open it up, all this right here will be just laying in your hard drive. So you actually want to make an actual folder for it. So I already made a folder for it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit install. And of course, if you notice, my LLM disappeared off the desktop here because this is actually a newer version. There was an update today, so I needed to update it anyways. So I figured this would be a good time to actually do a video about it. Okay, so when you open it up, this is actually your chat right here. So if you come here to discover, you click on discover, and now you can choose right here of what models you want to grab. If you do your diligence, you can look up to see how whatever your video card you have. So say you have a 3060, 3070, 3080, 3090, so on and so on. Look up your card and see how big of a parameter you need. So like Qwen 3, 4 billion, that's going to pretty much run on any card. I'm talking about down to even probably a 1660 right here. Don't forget to like and subscribe because see, things like this right here, I'm going to be getting me a test bench over the next month or two, right? Just between now and Christmas when all these sales are going on, I'm going to be building me a little test rig. And I want to get like a 1660. Actually, I have a 1660 Super and I have a 3060 Ti as well as my 4090 and other builds that I have around here, but I want to make a test bench and I want to see what models can run on the 1660. That way I know so I can tell you all out there. So don't forget to like and subscribe. That it helps out, get me out there a little bit more and my efforts of going through this and putting them out. And if you like honest product reviews, go ahead and check out my reviews as well. I do Smart Home Wednesdays. I bring some latest tech and gadgets. A couple of companies I've been working with right now. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so in here, what we want to do is I want to search for the most downloaded because that's going to be the biggest thing is going to be the most downloaded. Okay, so the most downloaded one on here is going to be the OpenAI GPT-oss 20 billion. So if we look at this model here, this is everything about this model right here. It is the Apache 2.0 license. And if you come down here, like right here, it already shows that it is a full GPU offload possibility, right? So if you hover over it, it tells you this model might fit the entirety in your GPU's memory. This could considerably speed up the inference. There may be other factors that present inference loading, such as the model's architect, model's integration, or the amount of memory available on your computer. So I'm not going to tell everybody to go run out and get 96 gigs of desktop RAM like I have. I just do a lot with AI. I'm going to I want to upgrade mine right after the new year. I'm going to actually upgrade mine. I want something like 256 on my desktop. That's just me. I want a lot of it. So anyways, this model is 12 gigs. If you look right here, it's 12.11 gigs. And I already, of course, already have mine downloaded. It already tells me right here that I have it already downloaded. And of course, it gives you a little bit down here as well. So this is another one right here. DeepSeek R1 was another really big hit for the LM Studio right here. And again, I don't have this one installed right now, but it's only 5 gigs. 5 gigs. That's it. It's a very decent model. So you go over to hardware, it tells you what hardware I have. So if you look right here, I have 95.38 gigs of RAM, and then I have 24 gigs, so 96 gigs, and then 24 gigs of VRAM. I am running the 4090. I am running the Ultra 7265K. So let me go back to the model search. So say there's a model that you've heard. So say llama, right? I just type in LAM, and here we go. We got a 70 billion parameter, another 70 billion parameter. And then of course we can pull some off of Hugging Face if we want to pull some off of Hugging Face as well. So this studio here will pull off of Hugging Face and GitHub as well. All right, so up at the top right, you got a little gear icon, which is going to be some of your settings right here. So you got model settings, so you can come in here. Limit response length, I don't want to do that. Sampling, you got different things in here that are pretty straightforward as far as the AI itself goes. Go to program. So you can make sure that these right here get checked if you're running anything here like the sandbox. You can change the way the appearance looks. Here's the appearance right here. Now you're ready to create something. So I typed in here, I want a text to image prompt of a cyberpunk eagle flying over the mountains. But, oh, I can't click here. Well, the reason why you can't click is because you got to come up here and select your model. So what model do you want? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the OpenAI GPTs. This is their open source one. And then up here, if you see, it is actually loading that model. Again, this is all offline. You do not have to be connected to the internet whatsoever. And if you try to search something on the internet, you're not going to be able to. So if you notice, I do now have my run button down here. So now let's go ahead and generate this. And I mean, it is super fast. So now I want to go ahead and I want to switch models. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and eject this model. So now that I'm done, it's ejected. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up a new chat. I'm going to go ahead and put Qwen on here. And right up here, you have a little arrow button. You can actually go through all the chats that you've been using. Or you can click on here and go through your chats here. So I'm going to put that same chat. I'm going to go ahead and paste it in there. And now I'm going to go ahead and hit search. Look how quick that was. That was 0.1111 of a second. But see, now I don't want this in here, the Chinese. So I'm going to put it all in English. So now we have it all in English. So once again, I'm going to eject. So I went ahead and put in the Mistral AI. Okay, it is loaded. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to paste it. Now, if you notice, this one is actually thinking. This is thinking. It's not just writing it out. It is literally going through and it's doing a deep, deep think. Okay, so this one here thought for 10.77 seconds. All right, so sticking with this one right here, what are some major key advantages if you're out here on YouTube or making any type of content and you need to literally get the best thing? So one of the things that I do is I use my AI like this right here to help me get ideas and inspiration for my video and to make sure that I have the top CEOs and click-through rate performance. Okay, so say I want to go ahead and I already have a video out right now, but say I want to go ahead and make a video right now. And so I'm going to ask the AI I want to make a video about USB-C comparisons on YouTube. I want it to go viral with viral CEO, click-through rate, description, tags, and hashtags. Let me go ahead and put etc. behind that, etc. And then go ahead. Now it's going to think. Okay, so it thought for 17 seconds. So again, if you look at this, it's giving you a complete breakdown of this video story and what to do in here. All right, so complete time is already done. So it gives me some title ideas for high click-through rate. It gives me thumbnail tips. It gives me my CEO breakdown right here. So here's my description. It gives me timestamps, how long the video should be, links if I have an affiliate link, and then gives me hashtags. I mean, come on now. So tags for discoverability. That way your video can get pushed even more. Bam. Okay, so here's another question a lot of people have. Will AI remember like on the paid subscription? And what I mean by that is like this right here. Will you remember our chats and learn what I want when I ask you? Let's say my name is Thomas. Will you remember that? I do not have the ability to retain information between separate conversations or sessions. When we finish, everything you share, your name, preferences, etc., is discarded. Okay. And that's going to be no matter where you go. So let me go ahead and eject here. Let's go ahead and open up a new one. Okay. I'm going to ask Qwen the same thing. Again, they do not retain the information. Okay, also right here in your models, you have right here, you'll have anything here of what these models can do and what they're for. So like this model has been trained for tool use. This model has been trained for tool use and tool use. But it also says this one here, this model can process image inputs. So that doesn't mean output. So let me go back over to my chat and I put in that image I created earlier, the Cyberpunk Eagle, and it cannot make an image. But what it can do, it can actually, you can bring a picture in. So I'm going to go ahead and bring a picture in and I'm going to put in here, describe the image. Go ahead and hit next. So there's the image that I gave it. And of course, there is my output. And again, I can do multiple different ones. Let me go ahead and put this one in here. And then I'm going to put, what is this image? And hit next. Look at this. This is an image of Buzz Lightyear, the iconic space ranger from Disney Pixar Toy Story franchise. And then he even goes to as far, are you a fan of Toy Story? Buzz is always ready to save the day, whether in space or Andy's bedroom. So again, it knew from a picture. So if you're lost and you have a picture of something like, man, I know that this looks familiar, then you just go ahead and you drop it in there and it will describe it and do whatever else. Or say you want to write a story about you need inspiration on a story. Honestly, do not take the creativity out of your brain. Okay. Do not let these AIs start thinking for you or working for you. Take that image or take that thought, put it into the AI, grab it, continue to write your story. If you're a writer, if you like to write scripts, stuff like that, continue to write your script or your story. And then look at it for inspiration, like, oh, I could have thought about that too. But you still have yours as part of it. Keep the humanity still in some of these. But anyways, that's how you use local LLM Studio and have free ChatGPT style workloads for free without a monthly script. No month, whatever. No money. Just your internet and your light bill. That's it. You're already paying it every month anyways. Why not go ahead and put it to use? But anyways, I'm Thomas with Tomology. Go ahead and check right here. I want you to check these reviews out right here. I'm going to leave some reviews right here. Go check these reviews out. See if they're worth your hard-earned money. Don't forget to like and subscribe.